Hello, my name is Carrie Smith, and I'm going to be talking about the low women employment rates in Guatemala. The Global Gender Gap Report of 2017. Guatemala is ranked 110 out of 144 countries on the Global Gap Report of 2017 and has a score of 0.667. This score of 0.667 is a decline from 2006, where Guatemala's score was 0.607. This score is ranked off a country's economic participation and opportunity, educational attainment, health and survival, and political empowerment. One of the lowest ranked factors for Guatemala was the educational attainment, which ranked 103 out of 144 countries. This was mostly in part due to Guatemala's low literacy rate and low secondary education opportunities. The lack of education that Guatemala provides to women causes a lack of women in the business industry. In Guatemala, 49% of women are employed compared to 86% of men. Differences to the United States. Equal employment opportunities are an important topic in all countries. Unlike Guatemala, the United States has an equal employment opportunity no matter their race, color, religion, sex, national origin, age, disability, or genetic information. The United States ranks 49 out of 144 countries on the Global Gender Gap Report and ranks number 1 in education attainment. In the United States, 54.6% of adult women are employed and 66% of men are employed. Factors of low women employment in Guatemala. There are two main factors, which include the cultural lifestyle and the education for girls is seen as a privilege. The cultural lifestyle in Guatemala is expected to be a domestic home life with the women to do all of the domestic responsibilities. In Guatemala, people value trust and empower males over females. Guatemala consists mostly of traditional families where the husband goes to work and the wife takes care of the kids and the home. This mind frame starts at a young age for Guatemalan women with school limitations. Education for girls is seen as a privilege. The average years of school attended by women is 4.1 years, which results in high illiteracy rates, especially in the indigenous population. Over 2 million children in Guatemala that do not have the opportunity to attend school, and the majority are indigenous girls living in rural areas. If a young girl does have the opportunity to go to school, the quality is lacking greatly. The current educational landscape in Guatemala is not equipped to lay the foundations for a future of women empowered with the knowledge to confidently make informed decisions, adequately take care of themselves and their families, and take control of their own lives, or a future with more female leadership and political representation across society. Recommendations. Low women employment rates are an issue in most of the Latin American countries, but Guatemala has shown to be the least progressive. For Guatemala to improve the employment rates of women and to see more women in the business industry, it must start at the beginning education for girls. Girls must be given the same opportunities to go to school as boys and the ability to thrive. Young girls in Guatemala are given very little opportunity to grow into a business professional starting at a young age, especially children in poverty. By providing adequate education, the employment rates of women will increase and bring light to gender inequalities in Guatemala. Thank you for listening, and if you have any questions, please let me know.